Okay, so in this video, we're going to dig more into understanding inductive forcefulness. And one thing I'll remind us is this is the from page 119, that little drawing, which I think is very helpful, where this is the probability that the conclusion is true given that the premises are true. 0, 1/2, 1, okay? And then the argument can be, if it's here, it's valid. If it's here, it's inductively forceful, but not valid. Okay. If it's here, it's neither inductively forceful nor valid. Okay. Now, let's dig in and give some examples to help you continue to understand this better. So I always use all men are mortal, Socrates is a man, Socrates is mortal. Let's try something a little bit new. So here I'll use premise 1. All dogs are mortal. Premise 2. No more Socrates. We've had enough of Socrates. Fido is a dog. Therefore, Fido is mortal. Okay? This is a valid argument. If these premises are true, then there's a 100% likelihood that the conclusion is true. Okay, so that's validity. Let's move on. Premise 1. How about instead of all dogs, how about almost all dogs are mortal? Premise 2. Fido is a dog. Conclude. What follows? Does it follow necessarily that Fido is a dog? He might not be, but probably Fido is a dog. So here's an argument that's inductively forceful, not valid. Okay, and then here's one more. Premise 1. Most dogs are instead of mortal, most dogs are friendly. Premise 2. Fido is a dog. What's going to follow from here? Probably Fido is friendly. Okay. This argument is also inductively forceful, not valid. But if you compare these two arguments, so this one is also inductively forceful, not valid, inductively forceful, not valid, okay? But this one, if this argument, if the premises are true, conclusion is very likely to be true because we have this almost all. For this one, most dogs are friendly. Fido's a dog, therefore probably Fido's friendly. This quantifier, it's a little bit weaker. Like if we have almost all dogs are friendly, Fido's a dog, probably Fido's friendly, then it's probably in this area, right? Whereas most dogs are friendly, Fido's a dog, probably Fido's friendly. We're just saying the probability is somewhere in this whole general area. So what we should say then is this argument is more inductively forceful than this one. Okay, so we could say this is very inductively forceful. Okay, it's inductively forceful and very inductively forceful. What this is helping us to see is inductive forcefulness comes in degrees. Whereas validity doesn't come in degrees. So inductive forcefulness is like height or mass. Something can be very tall or very short or very heavy or very light. Whereas validity doesn't come in degrees. That's like citizenship. So you can't be like very a citizen. You're like either a citizen or you're not, right? It's all or nothing. So validity doesn't come in degrees. So either it's probability 1 or it's not, right? But inductive forcefulness, it's on this little spectrum here. Okay, so make sure you know this point and how different arguments can have different degrees of inductive forcefulness depending on how probable they make the conclusion. I mean, this we could probably add very probably. Very probably Fido is a dog for this, but you couldn't add that for this. Okay, and this sort of question you can imagine as a true-false question on the test, for example. Inductive forcefulness doesn't come in degrees, true or false. Okay, so with that, we'll dig in a little more in the next video.